Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope we're doing well. Hope we're okay. It's Sunday. I'm feeling a bit like the end of the week. Feeling drained, to be honest. I'm feeling a little bit crazy. But I'm feeling sad as well because it's the last tier list. It's Generation 9. We've reached the end. Up until Pokemon release the next generation, inevitably. Generation 9, obviously the most recent game I've played. Know most of the Pokemon. There might be one or two that I have a little bit of trouble remembering. But yeah, I enjoyed this generation. The game was a little bit lackluster, I will be honest. The game was a little bit lackluster. The DLC definitely redeemed it for me. I was saying that to someone I was at a Pokemon trade event today. The DLC redeemed it so much for me. But starting off with Sprigatito, yeah, bog of the mill, run of the mill grass starter. That middle grass thing, Florigato, whatever it is. Meowscarada, obviously it's set in Spain, the whole kind of mask. I don't know, it's alright. Oh, little Fuecoco, bless him. Fuecoco can go up to excellent. I love Fuecoco. His little Spanish cousin, with the old sombrero on. Yeah, I like it. I like how the egg hatches into the bird on Skeledurge's kind of nose, or snout. I'm not sure what you'd call it. Alligator's tip. I was gonna say tip. Like the snout. No, you'd probably call it the nose. This little guy, this fella, this bird. I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of the middle one. Not at all. Quaxly though. He's a little legend. And Quackravol, if anyone watched my gameplay, you'd know I have a soft spot for the fruity bird. Just a great... I think it's a pretty great starter, to be honest. I mean, generally, like, the fruitiest Pokemon I think we've ever got of all time. Lechonk, he's an absolute legend. I love Lechonk. I can't really say the same for its evolution. They're kind of just sad little pigs, you know what I mean? Like... I did get a shiny Lechonk in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I spent a good half hour trying to get that, and I was absolutely over the moon when I saw that little pink pig pop on my screen. I don't even enjoy shiny hunting. I find it so tedious, but for Lechonk, I thought I would. Another shiny I did get, I just said I hate shiny hunting, was this little fella. Absolutely loved and its evolution. I didn't even evolve to Spidops, but Tarantula. Yeah, really enjoyed shiny hunting it, and it's got a nice shiny as well. Nimble into, is that Joltix? No, the Steel Bug, low kicks. I hate low kicks. You know why? Because everywhere you go in the game, this little fucker's trying to catch you. Like, you go anywhere near him and he's running after you. He's just a pain in the backside. You'll know from watching my previous episodes, I am not a fan of the Pikachu clones. I think arguably these are some of the laziest ones. There really is no difference between their evolutions. In the nicest way, there is he just kind of stands up on his hind legs. That's all that really happens. And he gets a little bit more hair on his head. You know what I mean? And the shiny looks... it's just shocking. Tandem Mouse, yeah, he's okay. He's alright, I suppose. Mouse Hold, I kind of like how the family increases in size depending on how rare it is. You know, do I care? No, I don't. I know there are some Mousehold stands out there. Also, these ads, I apologise if it's slowing down my webcam. This page is riddled with adverts. My ad block can't even, save us now. There's nothing that can be done. Fido, I do like Fido. Dash Bun definitely redeems it, though. Good evolution, that. Smoliv used on my team. Obviously, Spain's famous for its olive. Kind of farming industry. Into Dolive and Arboliva. I used Arboliva on my team. So, yeah, Arboliva's going on my team. Squawkabilly. Yeah, okay. Elvis Presley Bird. You know what I mean? It's nothing special. The news. I don't know what that popped up for. Apparently, maybe that's something to tell me. Maybe something's gone on. Has something happened in the world that I need to know of? Who knows? That little Mario mushroom, yeah, he's this little Garganackle, is that Garganackle or is that Garganackle? I really don't know. These guys are a bit irrelevant. That guy's okay. Kind of just a bit of an off-brand Barbaracle. Anyway, Charcadet, little cool fella. I like him. Armarouge is going to go on my team. Obviously, I played Scarlet, so I'm going to put that Armarouge on. But Armarouge as well can go into excellent. Very, very solid 2 Pokemon then. Tadbulb, the little Tadbulb, yeah. Bellibolt, yeah. Yeah. This little bird, I like this little bird. He's cool. This bird's chilling. Kilowattrel, yeah, nice. I don't mind those 2. Yeah, that's just kind of a dog, and then another dog. But I like this dog because the dog got some story in the game, and then you got a card, something like that. I don't know, man. That is an old man. I don't know what that is. It's an old man. It's like Snom, but hairy and with a tongue, and he's a bit freaky. Talking about freaky, someone who's getting a bit freaky. This fella. Oh God. What's his name? Graphite. Cool Pokemon. Absolutely love him. I think he's a awesome design Pokemon. I think he's cool. I like the whole thing about him painting the forest and stuff. Yeah, it's sick. I can get behind that. I can get behind a bit of graffiti. Get behind a little bit of graffiti. I'm a bit rebellious like that. You know what I'm saying? Dirty Tumbleweed. I mean, seriously, Tumbleweed is a Pokemon. Like what? When do we start running out of ideas? That can go there as well. Tumbleweed. Maybe I'll put him in there. I'd quite like that design, but Tumbleweed, seriously, like. You gotta be kidding me. This little fella is just absolute legend. I love him. I like the evolution's okay, Toedscruel, but Toedscruel is just the most chill fella I've ever seen in my life. He's just awesome. And he's got some really sick Pokemon art they gave him, like where he's like flying for a forest at full speed. This guy is a legend. I can totally get behind him. Not for backshots though, but just get behind him, as in like backing him. Anyway, Clorf the crab. I like crab sticks. I know crab sticks aren't actually made of crab; they're made of just a different assortment of fish. But I can imagine myself enjoying a nice barbecued Clorf. But yeah, I'm just gonna put him in good because he reminds me of that really awful bit in the game where you just realise that you've paid. Webcam, don't lag on me. I keep checking just to see if it's working or not. It reminds me of that bit in the game and that video Moist Critical made where the game is just like running on like 2 frames per second. It's crazy. Cap's a kid. I mean, what even is it? Come on. What is that? Scovillain is cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. Could do with another level. Could do with a 3rd evolution, to be honest. Do you think it was an unfinished one? It deserves a 3rd evolution, but we won't get into that. But this little fella, like, what is it? What is it? The shit shoveling bug turns into the psychic Rab Scrabber or Scrab these nuts or something like that. Rab Scarber or I just don't know. This just no. Get out. What is that? What is it? What is it? Even into this, the ostrich. I can't remember the ostrich name. I actually just... Is that... No, that's not... Oh, God, what is the name? Let me open I've got my binder here. Espathra. Espathra is what it is. Genuinely, for that reason it's staying there. And that, I don't remember. It's had so many cards, though. Oh, my God, I've pulled so many of this card. They put them in every set. I get the names mixed up. Tinker Tug on these nuts or something like that. Tinker Tong will go in there. I quite like it. It's just a cool Pokemon, to be honest. I think it's awesome. This generation introduced a lot of regional variants that were their own Pokemon. So you see how this looks like a Wiglet. It looks like a Diglett. It's a Wiglet. 2 different things. Okay. See how that looks like a oh my God, I've actually forgotten the Toedscruel, not Toedscruel. Tentacruel looks like a Tentacool. It's actually a Toedscruel. It's a completely different Pokemon. It's not a form. It's a completely different Pokemon. So these aren't forms anymore. These are actual Pokemon. Wugtrio, not my favourite. I've pulled way too many of his full art. Not his full art, just his art illustration rare card from Paldean Phase. I've pulled him about 6 times. I genuinely never want to see this Pokemon again in my life. Just stay out of it. Just be gone. Bombardier or something like that. The stork that carries the children or something. I'm not too sure. Finizen into Palafin. Yeah, cool. But it basically just replaced Ash Greninja. And we prefer Ash Greninja, to be honest. Don't mean to be mean. Or I don't mean to be, Actually, I do mean to be mean. This just ain't Ash Greninja, is it? Like, we got rid of Ash Greninja. Ash Greninja walks, so this guy could run. He can't even run. He's got these flipper feet. He'd probably fall over if he tried to move. Vroom. Someone has literally just ripped this out the engine of their car and said he's alive. Revavroom. He's a little bit freaky. He's a freaky Pokemon, this one. He's a little bit freaky. Not as in scary. I mean, he's actually a freak. Like, he's got his tongue hanging out in every illustration I've seen of him. His tongue is always like... And it's always dribbling as well. There's always some sort of moisture on his tongue. So he's a little bit of a freak. I ain't hating. But you know what? Actually, Revavroom, I'm going to put him up to excellent because he's a cool idea for Pokemon, to be honest. He's a very cool idea, like the kind of car engine. And he's used in the Team Star boss fights. Cyclizar, basically just the mid version of the legendaries. Like, he's just the modern day. Like, it really is sad. It's like our prehistoric ancestors and our future ancestors and then us in the middle. And it's just this little lizard. He's literally little lizard, man. I love him, bro. Orthworm, yeah, he's alright, I suppose. Nothing special though, it's just a worm that kind of burrows through the mud kind of thing. Glimmet. Yeah, Glimmet, he's there. Glamora. This was Nemona's ace Pokemon, by the way. And it got one shot. Like, this was Nemona's ace. At least I believe it was her ace. Because she played it... Oh, I don't know. It was just... Yeah, just go in there. Just go in there. Greavard into Houndoom. Houndstone. Houndstone? No, not Houndoom. Houndstone. Cool. Nice Ghost-type Pokemon. They do be cooking. Ghost-type Pokemon. There are some very cool ones out there. And yep, these guys have joined the mix for me. Flamigo. It's just a Flamingo. Like, it is just a Flamingo. You actually have to question what is the difference between this and its real-world counterpart. It's like, do they have cows in the Pokemon world? Like, other than do they have just a regular cow? Because, if they have regular flamingos, this is it. That's it. And it's got like, I'm not even bothered. It's just a flamingo. Sea Titan, no. Sea Toddle into Sea Titan. Sorry, Sea Titan, excellent Pokemon. I am considering putting it on the team, but I kind of chopped and changed, so I'm gonna leave him there for now. But excellent shiny, turns into a killer whale basically, which is probably my top 5 shiny in my top 5 shinies of all time. The fact that it goes from this white whale into gets the black and the pink, and it literally just looks like an orca or a killer whale. It's brilliant. Veluza, this is what I was saying. This Pokemon is the cooler version of that dirty fish from Gen 8. Just so much better, and it's literally the exact same design. They copy and pasted that for but made it better. Dondozo, cool, I like it. Tatsugiri, I'm just going to put all the forms together. There's really no difference for me. I like them all. I think they're cool. Dondozo, yeah, he's got a nice shiny. I'm going to pop him up actually here because I do like Dondozo. Big, basically kind of catfish Pokemon. I like it. These guys, I really just don't... I don't really care. Like Tauros, it's cool that he got a form. But I forgot. And in fact, now I'm saying this, I don't even know if it's a form. I think that's... Is that Paldean Tauros? And then this is like the evolution. That's the fire. And I just don't know. I couldn't tell you if I tried. Annihilate, just brilliant. Get on my team. Annihilate is just Bardock. You cannot tell me that's not a Super Saiyan as a Pokemon. And again, another ghost type that they absolutely cooked on. It's so cool. You basically have to kill 30 Pokemon with Rage Fist, and then he evolves. It's he's just a legend. A little Wooper, Paldean Wooper. I'm gonna put these guys up with Clodsire into excellent, cool form into a cool new evolution. I love it. Yeah, definitely enjoy it. Giraffe, I think it's called. Yeah, okay. The Dunsparce. I love him simply for the reason that everyone wanted a Dunsparce evolution. That was cool, and they literally just added another circle onto his body, and I think it's brilliant. King Gambit, very cool evolution. Had some absolutely gorgeous artworks in the TCG recently. Absolutely brilliant artworks. Into our first Paradox Pokemon, we've got Great Tusk. Gorgeous artwork. I've actually got two of those two of those alt art cards. Now I do need to trade one though. I tend not to keep two of each card. I only like to have one. But he's got a gorgeous artwork. Cool Pokemon, yeah. I like him. This Abomination, this Freak Tail. Just no. Brute Bonnet. In fact, I'm going to put Great Tusk up because Great Tusk is probably my favourite of them. One of my more preferred ones. Brute Bonnet, yeah, cool. I like it. Fluttermane, again, didn't really change too much. I feel like I'm being a bit brutal with it, but I'm just going to be honest. Slitherwing, yeah, really cool. Really cool. I love that design. Sandy Shocks, cool. I like it. Like how he's walking. It's basically just blown the proportions up, pretty much. Iron Tusk, yes, Iron Tusk, okay. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be really biased here, but I just found the Paradox Pokemon, the future ones, really uninteresting. It was. It's kind of just the same Pokemon, but they're metal, if that makes sense. But then I'm saying that, and this Freaky Tail thing's just got teeth and a longer plume of hair. But like, I didn't really enjoy the future ones as much. I mean, the Delibird guy, I don't even know his name. Iron Hands is pretty cool. I'll give him that. I like Iron Hands. Iron Jugular, no. I don't even know, but it's just Hydreigon. There's no difference. He's just got lights. He's just got twitch lights on his head. You know what I mean? Iron Moth, same thing, but he's just got triangles for wings. Also, my webcam is lagging. Give me 1 second. Tell you what, one thing I'm not going to miss is filming videos on these websites. They are just filled to the brim with adverts, and they're all video adverts as well. That's why it slows down so quickly. Let's try and get this done. Iron Thorns, cool. He's obviously, his deck just won Pokemon Worlds. Yep, cool. I like it. Frigiback, no, this is dirty little goblin lizard. Arctobax. Baxcalibur, I like it. I do like it. Very cool in decks and stuff. Gimmighoul, he's cool. I can get behind him. Gimmighoul, I'm just gonna pop him there. He's just the same. You know, he's just a different form. Goldengo, I like it. Not a massive fan, but I like it. I like some of the promotional stuff they've done with him. And some of the artworks they've given him, where he kind of rides on the golden surfboard and stuff. I like that. Woshen. Yeah, he chilling. I'm not like a massive fan of these legendaries, but they're cool. I like the whole thing of they're all locked away and stuff. Shenpao, I like. In fact, to be honest, I am going to put all of them in grey, and I'm going to put my favourite up in. Tinglu is probably my favourite. He's really cool. And then Chiyu down here. I like them all, but I just don't want to put them all into excellent. I want to have a differentiation between one, and Tinglu is definitely my favourite of them. Roaring Moon, yep, he's cool, like it. In fact, I'll pop him up here, very cool. Iron Valiant, I'll be honest, it kind of is just Mega Gallade. It really is just a robotic version of Mega Gallade, and for that reason, I'm not as fond of it, to us. I mean, it's on my cap. This is the Pokemon UIC cap. Would have much rather had Roaring Moon on it, but I don't mind Iron Valiant, but it just, to me, if I basically just poured metal aluminium over, you know, Mega Gallade, and then gave him a weird sort of futuristic scythe. In fact, I just gave him Goku Black scythe, then that's what you get. Koraidon, I'm going to put him excellent. Koraidon is arguably my top 3 I'd actually say is my favourite Pokemon of all time now, to be honest. I love his design. I think it's brilliant. It's so good. The colours work really well. I love the blue with the red, the white. It's a wonderful Pokemon. I just managed to get his Alt Art card today, and I'm over the moon about it. I really like Koraidon. Definitely one of my favourites, if not my favourite Pokemon of all time. So, Miraidon as well, an excellent legendary. They really do go all out for the box arts, and yeah, I like those two. Walking Wake, I'm going to pop them in there. Iron Leaves drop down here. Again, it just looks too similar. It literally is just, they just put a metal coat over the body. Monkey Dory, I like the tail of the 3 of them. Like I said, the DLC is brilliant. I really enjoyed the DLC. Ogerpon, I'd like to pop them up into excellent, to be honest. Great story, great DLC. Terapagos, I'm just going to keep down here, to be honest. As much as I did like the DLC, I just feel like it was a little bit underwhelming. I feel like Ogerpon got more of the spotlight than Terapagos did, but yet Terapagos seems like it should have been the bigger thing, if that makes sense. Like, Terapagos just seems a little bit lost in the... I don't know. I'm saying that there is literally just a new TCG set released, which is basically centered all around Terapagos, so that will probably bring a few more eyes towards Terapagos in general. But yeah, I like Terapagos. I just think there's a little bit more room to work with that Pokemon. But yeah, I think with this set that's just come out, that's the potential for it. I did use him on my team. I'm going to pop him there. I'm going to decide who my last member will be. There's 2 of these guys. I actually don't remember his name. I'm just going to pop him into Archaladon, something like that. I'm just going to put them both there. It's okay. It's a cool evolution. Basically just makes him even bigger. So these Paradox Legendaries, I really, again, I just don't like they just look too similar, but what a gorgeous design. The Johto Trio Legendaries, the dogs, are already good, but I really liked what they did. Raging Bolt, and Walking Wake, and then Gouging Fire down here. I just loved what they did. I think they're such cool designs. They're almost like fan designs, and I really like what they did. I would have loved to have seen a different Lugia or a different Horo, but I guess that doesn't make... I just would have loved to have seen a Ho-Oh or a Lugia as well, but that's fine. We'd have had to have a legendary for these 3. This little teapot fella, yeah, he's cool. I forgot his name. Pole tea guys. What's that? Tapioca? Oh, I just don't know. I'm gonna have to pop him down here because I don't remember. Blood Moon Ursaluna, yeah, cool Pokemon, love it. It's sick. Peturan. I did like all the teasers running up to it, I must admit. It was fun playing along. I'm going to pop them in there. Gouging Fire, again, I'm going to pop them up in there. They are such cool forms. Is this I can't remember this name. Is it Dragapple? I don't know. Forgive me, I've only ever seen the card once. And I never got him in the DLC, so forgive me. I like the design though, because he's got the Hydra heads. I think it's brilliant. I like it, but I do prefer this little guy because I played with him on my team, so he's chill. Again, I just don't care. I'm Boulder or something like that. And then to us the forms, I'm just gonna... I don't really want to rank these, is what I meant. Rank. Just because they've just got masks. So I'm just going to rank the mask thing as a whole as excellent. Yeah, okay. I did like the whole thing of the mask changing his ability and stuff, and how it worked in the story. I don't know why we need that one in, because that's just the exact same. But yeah, I was including those as Ogerpon anyway. So, but you know, we'll just do as that. Last member for my team. Would like someone from the DLC, to be honest. I mean, looking at who I've got, who did I use? There was quite a few Pokemon I did use. Used Clodsire for a little bit. Used... I'm trying to think, who else did I use on my team? I used Roaring Moon for a little bit. To be honest, I wouldn't mind putting... Yeah, you can pop up here. Just thinking, who else would I've used? Because there was, again, I used a different team for the DLC, but I cannot remember for the life of me. I think I carried a few over, and I actually used a few non-Generation 9 Pokemon. So in terms of Generation 9, it would be him then. But yeah, you know, I'm happy with that. There was who was the Psychic type I used? Oh, my brain's gone to mush. My brain's gone absolute mush. I cannot remember for the life of me. I'm happy with that team though. Got my starter. Got these guys. Annihilate. Awesome Pokemon. So cool. Armarouge, Arboliva. Tinkaton. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah. Oh, well. That's it. That's it all done. I've ranked every single Pokemon. I believe there shouldn't be any little... If there's like one Pokemon I've forgotten to rank, tell me in the comments below. Shout at me, scream at me. Be like, you've missed this guy. How could you? And I'll be like, I'm sorry. How could I? But yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the ranking. I've not got much else to say, to be honest. I'm pretty content with that. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today, guys. I've enjoyed making this series. Tell me if there's any other things you want me to do a tier list on. There's a couple ideas I've got as well, just for random videos in the future. But as for now, we are all done with Pokemon. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Peace.